my fellow Americans, 'tis I, the rumpled one. Supreme Court, talking about cell phones. If the cop pulls you over, can he search your cell phone? You know, we were supposed to have an amendment that said there can't be any unreasonable searches or seizures, but as we all know, in 21st century America, the Constitution's basically been balled up and thrown in the trash. Obama does what he wants via executive order. Congress looks the other way, and I don't even know what the Supreme Court's thinking half the time, if they even are. But they want to decide whether or not, if a cop arrests you and you have a cell phone, if they can search your cell phone, through your cell phone. You can have all kind of things on there, pictures. I mean, to me it's obvious. It's just like, no, you can't do that. Unless that cell phone's being used in the commission of a crime, no reason to search it. None. Absolutely none. We've already got the NSA, you know, archiving every voice transmission, every text transmission, every email transmission. But we the people, we are just sitting back, letting it happen. It's like, what are you going to do, right? Oh, it's just so frustrating. It really is. To see our country just getting flushed down the toilet. And a lot of you viewers, I thank you for watching and replying. I know you guys feel like I do. Because you're just sick of it. You just want to be left alone and live out your life the way you want to live it. You don't want anybody telling you what you can and can't do, or what you can and can't say. Or you don't want somebody, you know, peeking in your window, or peeking in your cell phone, or peeking in your PC, your computer, your laptop, your tablet, your iPad. It's just wrong. I mean, it just seems like this government is hell-bent on locking you up. They just want to make it so they can lock you up just because. The Supreme Court, if the fact that this isn't so obvious is really scary. I mean, what are these people thinking? It was supposed to be a system of checks and balances. Where's the balance? Where's the check? I mean, if you just asked a person on the street what they, of course they would say no. So why is it we keep having these people put in these positions of power that don't think like you and I do? How is that happening? Where are these people coming from? That's the $64 question. I don't know. I really don't. It just seems to me that in 21st century America, I guess that's the change part of hope and change. They're just changing everything. It's like, let's just take the dictionary, throw it away, and we'll just rewrite everything. And we'll just change the definition. What was perverse is now normal. What's normal is now perverse. I mean, George Orwell in 1984, he really hit the nail right on the head. And if you haven't read that book, you really should. But it's a fiction. It's a work of fiction. But I think it should be a reference book. I've already told you that story a couple of times. But, you know, I don't want some officer of the law, if they pull me over because I didn't signal or something, and he sees my cell phone, he goes, I want to see that cell phone. It's going to be like, hell no. So you got a warrant? I don't know, my fellow Americans. I really don't know what we're going to do about this. I think something's going to come to a head before Obama reaches the end of his term, 2016. I just have a sneaking suspicion something is going to happen. No, and the thing is, I'm not really afraid or scared. In a way, I'd almost welcome it. Because then, and only then, I think is how we could get things back on the right track. And we all know what that is. And we got these things where, these laws, where illegal aliens seem to have more rights than the citizens. They get more benefits. We pay for it. You know, when you live out in the rural areas, people out here are hard working. They work the land. They work hard jobs, logging, fishing. They're out in the elements. And they don't have much left over. You know, some of them do okay, but you know, a lot of them, they're you know, hand to mouth. It's tough. And it really burns them when they pick up the newspaper or watch the news or see something where there's somebody getting something for free when they had to work for it. You got these people who are on drugs, having babies out of wedlock, and the government's just taking care of them. Whereas, on the other hand, you know, we got vets, people who served our nation dying because the VA couldn't get its act together. That's just deplorable. Once again, this thing's just turned 180 degrees. It's just messed up. You know it, I know it, but once again, those people in power, they could fix it. Stroke of a pen, it could be fixed, but it's the way it is because that's the way they want it. Maybe if the veterans all band together, they could make a change. There's just so much stupid stuff where you can't call a terrorist a terrorist. It just goes on and on. I know it makes you sick because it makes me sick, and we probably think alike. My fellow Americans, it's just time to wake up and smell the tyranny.